and was like, oh, okay, but I
No,
was kind
don't
of
do
like,
that.
Yeah,
You can't
you
do
need
that
to
to
catch this
yourself.
from the
Whoa,
beginning
whoa, whoa, whoa,
because
whoa, 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 whoa,
there
whoa,
are
whoa.
a lot of moving
Wait a minute.
parts on
Wait a
I,
minute.
Power,
I
man.
saw
Wait a
right when I
minute.
saw
Stop,
him pick.
stop. Hold on. Stop, stop, stop. First of all, we're live. Second of all, Dollar, what was that you just flashed on the screen there?
Oh, this is one mic. All I need is one mic today.
I'm about to bust out the headset in a second.
I love it. I love it. All I need is
Thank
one
you
mic.
very much.
Yeah,
Every
one
time
mic.
Dollar joins us, we
So
get
he can
something
drop the
special.
mic.
What's up out there, everybody?
Oh,
This is the Double S Project. We're doing our sports chat, season 3, episode something, something or whatever. I lost count and I didn't have time to look it up on our YouTube. So, yeah, what's up, everybody? Got Lanice, got Jason, got Dollar. I think Dion might be joining us later on. Got, I guess, quite a bit to talk about and maybe not a lot of time to do it in. So,
Sorry.
I think what we can cover, quicker stuff. Oh, the high school, the
Mm,
Texas high school
mm,
Hitmen.
mm,
Who
Really?
hasn't
mm.
That's what
seen
we're
it?
going with?
Who hasn't
Can
seen
I
it?
can I please jump that off, please?
Please, please.
Unreal. It,
But it was so real.
it was so real, but my thing is that
In these streets. Okay? Real
I,
in these streets.
It was
right.
real in the field. What are you talking
My
about?
thing,
Literally.
right. It's literally real in the field. I played all through high school, and has
Yeah.
never in my mind thought that if a referee made a bad call, that, and they allegedly said that he made racial slurs towards
That's what
them,
they're alleging, yes.
and I'm like, to hit this grown man,
Well, they ain't just hit him, though.
they speared him, and
Like they
it
set him
was
up and
so
then knocked him down and
right.
took other shots.
Man.
And allegedly they're saying that one of the assistant coaches said, to take him out.
Sweep the
Because
leg.
but then but wasn't the coach that got suspended, wasn't he upset because two players had got ejected earlier or
Yes,
some shenanigans?
Allegedly,
yes,
yes.
yes. But my thing is that who in their right mind asks kids to do that? And what kids in their right mind? But again, this is today's generation.
Well, let me say a
That
couple things to answer that.
you don't think about touching referees in a game.
It's today's
A
generation.
game.
One is today's generation. Two, it is Texas.
I was gonna say it is Texas and
yeah,
they
it's
do
religion
lots
out
of
there.
stuff in Texas.
Ohio invented football, and we have never in a million years thought about hitting referees.
He
I
said we
mean,
invented
it's a
football.
religion in Ohio, but it's a different world. I think we
Texas
can
is a
agree on
different
that.
world in itself. That is true, but I mean, my thing is that so y'all want to hit referees over racist comments in
If he made them,
2015.
if he made them,
You think
Allegedly.
allegedly, you think referees in 1965, 70, maybe in 80s, they haven't said a word, but now y'all want to hit them in 2015?
They were some suckers back then.
I guess they must have been. They must have been. Just
I'm
what I
so
that's
think.
what
done.
happened.
You know
That's what
what?
it is.
They must have been suckers and cared about graduating high school and having a
Suckers,
life.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, just these fools are gonna get
Oh God.
expelled. One's a sophomore, and I think one's a senior. So I'm like, so you a sophomore, right? And you think like, yeah, I think this is a good idea. They're not gonna do nothing to me because it's not in school. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
it's not in the school.
right. I'm not in the school when I did it. Okay, you're playing for the school on school property.
On
You think
somebody's
this is
property.
right, and you think this is a good idea. This kid, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna throw the book at these kids. These kids are gonna get expelled from school, and people are gonna I'm telling you, they are gonna try to blackball these kids, and I can't even really say anything why they wouldn't because if this man, I can't defend these kids in any way, shape, or form. I mean, it's 2015. The president gets talked about bad and has racial slurs thrown his way. So you think?
And he's never spared anybody.
Exactly. And I'm like, it is 2015. And my thing is that, and then I saw the name of the assistant coach. Are y'all ready?
Mac.
Yes. M-A-C-K Breed. Mac Breed.
Mac Breed.
And I'm like, first of all, sound like he should be holding the mic first with that type of name.
Is that a rapper or an assistant coach?
Right.
I got questions.
Maybe an assistant coach. Isn't that how it goes, Fred? Maybe.
Well, you know what, Jason? You know, you played in high school. I played in high school. And we all did have that one real crazy assistant coach.
Usually he was a special teams coach, right?
If he was a special teams, yes. Ours was a little crazy, but it wasn't that crazy. We had this dude, though, that was kind of like just hanging around. And I couldn't tell exactly what exactly he was supposed to be coaching. All he did was yell at people. And I'm like, wait a minute, he don't coach the DBs, he don't coach the running backs, he don't coach the linebackers.
You didn't see him at school. He didn't teach a class.
Yeah, he didn't teach at the school, but he was out there, he was always yelling at somebody. And I never heard him tell anybody to take out a referee or another player directly, but if anybody would, it'd have been that dude. Now, I don't know about up in Ohio, but in Virginia.
Every football program has that guy where they're like, are you a coach? Not really. Are you?
Not really. He got the jersey on. You ever notice he's on the field, he's on the sidelines, and he got a jersey on, but he's supposed to be a coach.
Right. He's like a friend of the program. There's always that one person where they don't kick him, they can't kick him out. They just let him stay around. And for some reason, he usually got like old coach's gear. Like he's usually like 2-3 logos back.
Because he played when they won the high school championship 50 years ago.
See, that's the thing I was saying. That was like that information was never confirmed for us, because it's like, you know, I was on the bench, right? So what was they gonna do? Bench me? You know, if they kicked me off, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I'll just go home and study. So I'll be like, I was walking around asking the other coaches, hey, where you know him from? And nobody knew him.
You be like, you don't know Mr. Jerome? That's Mr. Jerome.
Yeah.
You gotta be Mr. Jerome.
Well, let me just add my little 2 cents in here.
Yeah,
I
go
think
ahead,
that obviously what these kids did was unacceptable. But I mean, whenever you look at kids, where do you go to next? You go to their parents. And if anything inside of them made them believe that this was an acceptable action, kids know right from wrong, but it's the influences that got them there in the first place. They're gonna try to make examples of these kids, but they're still kids. So as far as them going to jail and doing anything like that, that's not gonna happen. Most likely, the biggest penalty will come to the school or to the leadership on the team, coaches, the coaching staff, etc.
What about Mac Breed?
Yeah, and Mac Breed, he may be banned for life. But let me just say, you know, this is just a product of the Vine, YouTube, Facebook, social media era in terms of how big the story is. I personally, in Little League games, vividly remember a team surrounding umpires and their parents after games. While I grew up.
Umpires' parents, man.
Yeah.
It gets real in the field. Tori, I can't even. I remember that.
It's a big deal for a long time. It's just now we have camera phones and everything gets videoed. So now it's just a major reaction.
That's true. It gets real in the field.
Okay, well, I would say number one is it's crazy. Tori's right though. You do have to look at the parents, and I think why people are more bent out of shape than anything, not so much that they hit the guy, but pretty much they hit the guy completely defenseless and he didn't have on any pads. Because had they done it to another player that was padded up and suited up with a helmet and all of that stuff, they probably wouldn't have cared. And the coach that if they're allegedly the coach told him to go ahead and handle dudes.
Allegedly the assistant coach.
Yes, well, that got suspended. That if it's that guy, now he definitely needs to be dealt with because he is, I would say, more aware than the children at that age of what really could have gone wrong. Because they speared him in his back. He didn't have on any helmets, any pads. All kinds of bad things happen when you start playing with people's backs. Like, they could have paralyzed that man or anything. And then they're stuck with this and traumatized for the rest of their lives,
I don't
all
think them kids are
because
going
of
to be
some bad
traumatized.
advice.
Yeah, they won't be traumatized.
I don't
This
think
is
they're
my
going to
thing.
be traumatized.
Had he been severely injured, I think they would have been
True.
far more traumatized than
They're not
what's
suckers on
going to
these.
happen right now.
But
And I think they should be suspended from the team indefinitely. Let's not kick them out of school indefinitely, because I still need them to get an education.
no,
Let's
no.
not jump the gun.
Kick these clowns out of school. I'm sorry, Denise. I have no remorse for this.
Jason,
These clowns need to go to another school. Because I don't. If I'm the principal of this school, I don't want any knuckleheads like this walking around my school with nothing to do. If they can play football and do this
No,
crap,
but that's the thing, Jason. Do you want them at home for a year with nothing to do?
they not in my school. They can be at home.
Really?
They can-
Really? So you want to
they
go
not-
ahead and turn them to the streets so they
I
can
don't
become
remember Mr.
criminals for
Simmons
real?
saying the same thing about Maurice Claret at Ohio State. We wanted to keep him there.
That was
That's what I remember.
organized NCAA benefit booster activity
Oh,
that's
God.
been going on for years. That's been regulated and unregulated regularly, annually,
Regularly?
and regularly and irregularly for years and years. That's just normal college booster activity that goes on everywhere. They not. I mean, I look at this.
Let's quickly move on to our AFC predictions, because this will take a few minutes here.
Real quick, hey Trev, one last thing on this.
One last thing. Here we go.
The thing is that if this referee, let's just say the referee did say these alleged racial slurs, what message if the referee did say these things in the era of camera phones, video?
I don't like where this is going based upon Jason's tone. His
Come on,
tone.
Jason. Here we go.
I'm just saying, based on the era that we're in, you probably could have gotten these guys on tape, if this guy on tape, if he was saying this. But what message are we sending to tell kids to go have their own street justice, instead of saying, is this referee saying what he's saying? Let's go and make sure that he's disciplined to the utmost, that he shouldn't be a referee again. Because it's not like most people don't wake up saying, you know what, I'm going to be a racist today. He's probably, I would assume, if he did this, that he has said things in the past.
He's been racist his whole life.
In all seriousness, I agree to an extent where I'm saying, yeah, we were actually told, because I played at an all-black high school in Richmond, Virginia, and some of our opponents were the Confederate variety. So, we took the field often with some expectations that some things could kind of go funny. And we were told. I
totally understand what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, and we were told, and often, if the referee says something to you, you do not argue with him. If he says something, you bring it to us. We said that, our coaches told us that. So, yeah, I didn't hear anything, like I said, all the way from the bench. No, I'm not going to hear nothing. But, yeah, I didn't hear much. Of course, I'm sure somebody said something or whatever happened, but our guys, for the most part, they took it up with the coaches if they had a complaint.
I mean,
if you wanted to run laps during a game for Lou Anderson, you don't stand out there and argue with a ref, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to run laps during a game. And I've seen it happen, not for arguing with a ref, though. Our coach had a guy run laps during a game.
Hey, now that's real. I mean, I was one of a few, very few on my football and basketball team. And it was known, I mean, especially with our basketball coach being black and where we played, he was just like, look, you got 2 fouls already. Just straight up. He was like, you have 2 going into the game. So it was like, you just knew what was going on. And then even in football, it was like, and again, like what Tori says, it goes back to the parents. My dad was just like, look, you play the game, you stay within the game. Let the referees going to do what they're going to do. These are not NFL refs. These aren't even college refs. These are regular cats that are just trying to get some extra bucks and want to stay close to the game.
Yeah.
They're everyday Joes, so they're not perfect. And if you hear something that you're not supposed to hear, you really can't be surprised. You gotta focus on the game. But that it just is what it is.
Yeah. All right, AFC predictions. Let's just go down the line, just right quick. Lanice, it looks like she's about to make a draft pick, so go ahead, Tori.
What are we doing? We doing AFC playoff spots? We doing?
Who's gonna make it into the playoffs out of the AFC?
Ooh, all right. So you asked me to go. Let's go division by division, I guess.
On the spot,
all right.
man.
So in the AFC East, obviously we have the Jets. In the that's funny. In the AFC North.
One team out of the East, that's it?
Oh, I'm going with the division winners first, and then I go with wild card.
Division winners first. All right.
Yeah, so we got Jets in the AFC East.
Just go ahead and say Browns then too.
In the North, I think you know what? I think this is actually going to be another big year for Cincinnati. I think they're going to dominate that division again this year.
Okay.
I think the Steelers have opportunity to make some noise, but there's something about I have a feeling that Andy Dalton is actually going to take that additional step this year in his quarterback play. Let's see, we'll go to the South, and I know everybody wants to crown Andrew Luck as the next golden boy of the NFL based upon the NFL Network's predictions for the Super Bowl and based upon everybody trying to give this man his money before his contract is even up. And without making it to a Super Bowl, he needs to get more money than Russell Wilson, but that's neither here nor there. I thought it was about winning, but take credit away from the man.
Because he's not.
Russell Wilson is okay.
So in the North,
he's good.
I'm sorry, in the South, gosh, I guess you can't go with anybody else but the Colts because everybody else in the division is so terrible.
Exactly.
Houston?
Okay.
They don't. I don't think they have any consistency at quarterback. And you got Arian Foster, who I believe is injured, so that's a big loss for him.
Mr. Glass. Yeah.
Yep. And we know he's not praying to get back since he doesn't believe in all that stuff. And so I wish you a speedy recovery. And
hey, life just happens. It just happens. His recovery will just happen. Random events.
And in the AFC West, I'm going to go ahead and say San Diego is finally going to take claim or reclaim that division over Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning reached his last hurrah last season, and I think San Diego is going to make some noise and dominate that division. So for my two wild card teams, I'll go ahead and put those cheaters up in New England on. And then the last one, I said the Steelers are going to make some noise, so let's go ahead and put the Steelers in there.
All right, Mr. Simmons. Well, I'm just going down. Lanice, I'm not, putting you in the last spot or anything. I'm just going down the line as it's on my screen.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the AFC North. I'm gonna keep it real and not be a homer. Definitely not my Cleveland Browns. I think I'm going with. I don't trust the Red Scare, Andy Dalton. I should say the Red Scared. Scared with a D. The Red Scared. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the Steelers. In the North, the East, I'm gonna go with the cheating Angry Toms, the Patriots. They got all that videotape archives. I'll probably in the South, I'm gonna go with the Colts. I think the Texans gonna give them a fight, but I think the Colts and West. I'm gonna give that to the Broncos.
Okay. All right. And Ms. Robinson?
Okay, we lost Dollar.
Yeah, no.
Oh, where did he? I was like, hold on, I
I
just
hope he
looked.
gets back in. I'll send him another
I
Yeah.
invite.
sent him a text. Make sure he remembers.
I was like, we lost him. What happened? I
Yeah.
was like, where'd he go? He got up, he came back, and he was gone. Let's see. I'll start with the AFC East. Um, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go with the Patriots and
Oh,
put
very
them.
good. Very good.
Thank you.
That's not
Thank.
original. No, it's not very good.
Well, hey, going with the Patriots.
Okay. I mean, you can
Okay.
say it, just don't claim it's original.
I didn't say it was
Mm.
original. I'm just going with the
Okay.
Patriots
All
I
right.
like it.
to win the division. And I actually think this year, though, that will probably be one of the divisions that sends two. So I'm going to say the Dolphins because I actually like what the Dolphins have been doing in this here off season. And on paper, before we play a game, they look solid. So, shout out Pete. Got your boys locked in for a playoff wild card.
Hmm.
Um, in the AFC North, well, we know it's not Cleveland. So
Hey, me neither. Me neither. You ain't telling me. You ain't never lie.
I know it's not Cleveland, so I'm going to go. I just, you know,
Don't do it.
I like Marvin Lewis. I love Marvin Lewis, and I would like to see Marvin Lewis keep his job. But I am not going to be able to claim them as division winners because I have no faith. Like they're going to have to show me something. They have to show me something. So I'm gonna
They've
go with
shown
the
you they can
Steelers.
win the division.
I'm
They've
going with the
shown.
Steelers. Going with the
Okay.
Steelers.
Let's see. All right.
Going with the Steelers. Um, in the AFC South, yeah, I mean it's the AFC South, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Great White Hype, Andrew Luck, and the
Hmm.
Colts
Is he
in
hot?
that one. Um,
Well, imagine the
to
guy
win
gets so
that one
much hate. It's not
because
like he
they have
deflated any footballs or nothing.
because if they want to crown him, then I mean crown him, but he hasn't won anything yet, and
Well, I
they're
mean, he's
trying to
been
make him
crowned. I mean, that's
they're
not
trying
his
to make
fault.
him the second coming of I don't know
It's not
something
his fault.
Ain't like he RG3 or anything.
Yeah,
or Peyton
I
Manning
think
for
if
that, but
he got a bad
anyway.
offensive line, they actually blocked for him.
Hey. Anyway, we're going with them, although they've lost in the playoffs repeatedly. But anyway, I'm gonna go with them to win a
So
division
they
because
beat
we're
the
going with
Colts. I
division
mean,
predictions.
they get out the first round. They beat
And
the
then
Broncos. They beat the
and
Bengals.
I'm going with in the AFC West. I actually like Dallas' call of the Chargers
Chargers.
winning the division. Um, but I still think Peyton Manning and the Broncos are still going to make the playoffs, but I think they get in as a wild card, so they would be my second division that sends two teams. So I'm gonna go the Chargers to win the division, and then the Broncos to come in second and make the wild card for the AFC. Those
Okay.
are my picks.
All right.
Trev,
I'm gonna
it's on
start.
you.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna start with the AFC East, and you know what? Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, and at the end of the year, if I'm wrong, I don't care. I'm saying three teams out of the AFC East.
What?
And those three would be.
I am going. My division winner is actually I'm going with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. The
Shout out to Pete
evil
Dukes.
empire.
Dolphins getting
Evil
love.
empire gets a Evil empire gets a wild card spot, and then I'm going with the bombastic Bills to be there to collect a wild card spot where some second place AFC North team somehow manages to fall just a little short.
Dang, Dollar. Welcome to the bottom with us Browns fans.
I'm sorry, it's nothing personal against the Jets. That's going to be a tough division, though, all those defenses. Out of the
Yeah.
North, I'm actually taking
And us,
Baltimore.
we get to play them this year. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, their quarterbacks pay their bills.
That
That's right, they pay up. Out of the
okay.
North, I'm going with Baltimore. I'm not sure why everybody keeps writing them off. You know, to me, it's them and the Bengals and the Steelers. right now they got double S water for defense. So I don't know. South, yeah, Indy. You know what though? I kind of was halfway sipping the water. It's like, you know what? Houston could get lucky, sneak a couple games here and there. They got the defense. Yeah, no. So West, I cannot find it in my heart to pick anybody other than Denver. Somehow I think the Chargers will find a way to come up one game short.
Okay. Double S, Pete is watching. Send a text. He has his picks. He's just sent them in via text.
Oh, okay. If you'd like to read those to us.
Yeah, absolutely. In the East, he has the Dolphins. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
In the North, he has the Ravens. In the South, he has the Colts. Another shocker. In the West, he has the Broncos. Surprise, surprise. Notice how he's going with all his favorite teams and people that he likes. But
I mean,
I'm just saying.
You're getting paid for this.
I know. I'm just saying. And then his wild card picks, he has the Patriots and the Steelers.
Okay. Okay. Here's the part that y'all, I'm sure, have been chomping at the bit here. The Patriots. Again.
I'm so sick and tired.
You know what? If y'all are sick about it, I really, in my heart, I don't feel like we really have to go a whole lot into it. I'm just gonna make it. Okay, word. I got one thing to say on that.
Okay.
All this time, we've had this discussion, videotaping signals. Okay, who don't really do that? That's what I've been saying. Because when it leaked out, it came from another guy who was also videotaping signals when he went to the Jets. Deflated footballs. Who don't do that? The same month in December, the Browns and the Vikings were also caught messing around with footballs. Plus, they put sticky stuff on towels. Whatever. All I said all along about the Patriots cheating is, they ain't really cheating. No big deal. Show me some real cheating. That's all. Just show me some real cheating. Now, stealing play sheets? That's gangster.
There you go.
Now, I don't know who. Now, wait a minute now. In that regard, I don't know who just leaves play sheets laying around in a locker room.
Guys, you
I mean, I'm just saying. But if you can get into the locker room and
Jonas
steal
Gray. Jonas Gray must have.
Who leaves a play sheet just laying around? You know what? We're playing the Patriots. Let's just leave our stuff in the locker room. It's all good. Ain't nobody coming in here. Okay, but that being said, yeah. You steal a play sheet, now that's some cheat.
I mean, at this point with the Patriots,
y'all got that cheat on.
At this point, the thing is that at the end of the day, these cats got the Super Bowl rings, and nobody's going to do anything about it. So at this point, it's like your legacy is tainted. There's nothing you can do. It is what it is. I don't care when they get elected to the Hall of Fame. You know how these writers like to put a vendetta on people and hold them off. It don't matter. They're gonna get in at some point. I'm sure Teddy Bruschi is up here saying, "I don't know what you're talking about."
It's all good, Teddy.
That's how he feels. But,
boy, here come the warehouse loud and charged.
It is what it is.
Hey, you know what, Lenise? That's just horrible, man.
I think the Patriots were cheating when Dion was around too.
I know, like you have a full ruckus when you come in. Like you bring the noise and the ruckus.
It's like a home.
It's a warehouse, man.
I mean, but can the warehouse turn down the TV? That's all we ask. All we're asking.
It's not just your TV set.
Right.
Double S Project listeners, viewers. These doubles in the building.
I mean,
coming and kicking the door down like you.
Kick in the door, wave in the 4-4.
I know. Like, I'm here, boom. Really? It's like, really?
He come in like.
I mean, that's the only. That's really
like a
the only. I did play fullback. And we don't really You don't lose those qualities. So thank you, Lanice. Okay.
Roberto
Thank
Duran.
you.
Right. Speaking of
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you in the fullback.
Speaking of AFC East, Dion, we were just talking about the Patriots. And what are your thoughts? Weren't you playing when they were doing all this crazy mess?
Allegedly.
No.
Yes or no? Wait,
No,
he's not sure. He was doing, but he might have been playing before they got caught doing all the crazy.
You know what it was? No, Dion made sure ain't nobody. Dion was the dude that made sure ain't nobody come in the locker room and steal these play sheets that somebody just happened to leave around. Dion was like,
no, Prem,
no coach.
but they didn't leave him around. They didn't leave him around. They said they sent a lower level employee into the locker room while the teams were in there. Like they were
just standing around. Here's our play sheets. Would you like to steal them?
No, they didn't know. Like,
That's
people come in and
notice a guy just walking
out of the locker room and stuff that look like, random staff for the stadium and stuff.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay,
But
just random.
I mean,
they probably
the locker room.
So they probably going through the trash can as play sheets are being tossed, and they're like,
nobody paying.
I mean, I probably left
room.
plenty of game sheet info around because I was just that forgetful with stuff. So yeah.
That's who you were.
You with that dude.
But the Patriots, they weren't doing anything when I was playing because they didn't start winning. When did they win their Super Bowl?
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they were. I was about to say, Dion, obviously you left your play sheet sitting on the bench, and they were like,
where those play sheets came from now.
Yeah, there you go. AFC East title for us.
Breaking news. We need a ticker, Brad.
2001.
A ticker. We need a ticker, Brad.
Former
read it across the bottom.
Here come Bob Lee.
Dion Dreyer.
Right. Oh God. Here come.
Jeez Louise.
Come out the line something about. You know what? Bob Lee's gonna say former Dolphins running back Dion Dyer allegedly left sheets sitting on the bench.
He can't say more than McCann said. Obviously, when McCann was on OTL, so. McCann's donned out the whole entire program at our university.
Right.
He was also a part of that program that McCann was talking about.
Right. Bob Lee gonna be like, Dolphins Dion Dyer, former Dolphins running back Dion Dyer.
He's in a quagmire of mess.
Right.
Quagmire of corruption.
Whose football career has been tied to controversy from college to pro.
Scandal. You better call Olivia Pope.
I was nowhere near Boston. I tell you what, Prev. I made some moves, man. I made some moves, guys. I don't know.
I saw you, man. I saw you.
I forgot about our little deal. We were in
sure
talks.
Did.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, I still got Lanice, Jason. Ain't nobody worried about you guys. You guys got powerhouses.
What are you talking about?
Fantasy football. Oh, you can't do it this year. I'm not in the league
this year.
But yeah. Jason is.
That's a different. No, he's not either. Don't try to trade with Jason again either.
Yeah, I'm not in the league this year.
Last year, Dion tried to trade with somebody.
I thought I was at max capacity for Yahoo team, and then that team that was holding that spot, all hell broke loose after the draft on Sunday. So now that league has been dissolved. So.
Hey, let me ask you. Can I ask an important question?
Complete insanity.
I just want to ask an important question right now. Who is on the text game? Because y'all are killing me. Whoever's on the text game right now is killing me.
Well, Pete just text.
Where is he? Look. We let's move on because Pete's texting, but I can't really address it all. Sorry, Pete. Yes, I forgot to activate the Q&A, and I just tried it right now. It's not working. My apologies to all out there.
Pete, stop texting, please. Don't send another text.
Yes, Pete.
He's like Stephen A.
Message,
he's like Stephen A. on the Tropical Island.
We are messing up Pete's show.
God, he just sent another one too.
Pete, if you on the beach, man, just enjoy the beach,
Enjoy the
man.
vacation.
Please enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the Mai Tai.
He's got a
Hey, look,
You can't micromanage from South America. I mean, really.
Right.
Come
I
on.
know you in Tahiti right now, Pete. So just go ahead and chill out, man. We gotta watch the show while you out in Tahiti right now.
Look, also to make benefit for our glorious viewers out there, you can leave comments on the YouTube page as well when we post the
Yes, yes, yes.
It's
Oh,
killing me.
let me just say this about the Patriots, and then
Yes.
we can please move on to something
Yes,
else
please.
because I'm exhausted on the Patriots. I'd like to not discuss them again for the rest of the season unless it's just to discuss their actual play on the field.
I did
I'm
want to add
exhausted.
something to that.
But
Let Denise finish up first.
I will say this. From the beginning, I've always had questions.
Of course you
Tom
have.
Brady not serving the 4-game suspension didn't change my mind about him. The extra report hasn't changed my mind because I was under the impression since the beginning of Spygate that they were cheaters. So, this new report is like, surprise, surprise. Okay, y'all done extra cheating. Because what they do is the most. And so, I mean, so they're just not good at it because they keep getting caught. Like they got to get better at this.
Well,
So they
no,
stop
I
getting
don't
caught.
think they're all that good at it because obviously, yeah, they're not good at it because they keep getting caught.
That's what I said. They're
But
not
they
good
keep,
at it
yeah,
because they
yeah, I
keep getting
agree. They
caught.
keep getting
Like
caught doing the same things that everybody else is doing. It's just that nobody cares what anybody else is doing because
but
everybody else
they're
is getting caught as losers.
but they're doing it at okay, Pete. Okay, Prev. Really, the other people are sending in spies to steal play sheets from Dion. I mean, I'm just saying that's a
I mean,
lie.
they can't all play Dion.
That's a lie. The Patriots are the only ones that benefited from playing him twice a year and could get his
Just
play
saying.
sheets left behind.
Hey,
If you wanted
my
to be,
playbook, my play sheet had two
Well, you
lines
on
on
that
it,
old, you weren't
a
on that
square.
Dion. You weren't on that 0-16, that 1-15 team. You weren't on that team, right?
No,
You didn't leave your play sheets
no,
all at every stop, did you?
not every stop,
that,
just
And every
no.
every.
locker
Yeah,
room.
I was not on that team. I was not
Okay.
a part of that unit.
Oh,
But
okay.
my
I
play
didn't
sheets,
think
hey,
so.
Well,
my
I was
play
gonna
sheets
say if that
had.
was the case, you left your sheets all over the world.
They wouldn't they wouldn't have gotten anything from my play sheets anyway. It was all they were all blocking assignments. It was like, okay, block left, block right, block LB1, block LB2.
They probably said, "Okay,
You're like, okay, well,
we running a
we know,
stunt through the A
like we know
gap,
who's.
and we gonna run a
Yeah,
stunt
this must
off
be
of
number 33's play
watch B gap,
play
right?
sheets.
Stunt
Hey
on the
man,
C and B gap. Okay,
hey,
This
avoid
number
the A gap again. Stunt on the D
yeah,
gap.
hey, the
this
linebackers
number
cute to the
33's
guards
play
and the
sheets.
fullback.
We know what he's doing.
We know
That's
what he's
right.
doing.
The
Right.
We
linebackers
know what
cute to
he's
the
doing.
guards and the
That's gonna
fullback.
leave
That's
him
all I'm
over
saying.
there.
Oh
Well, you know
God.
what though? Honestly, it's but to Lanice's point, my whole thing with all of this is that how much are they cheating and how much is it just they're very well polished on offense. Defense, they go through their struggles. I mean, defensively they were up and down. We all saw that, but offensively. They've got Brady and they've got those receivers and whomever you and Gronk. They have a nice system. They have a good. It's a lot of cohesiveness there in terms of chemistry. How much is?
The problem is
Really.
with Dion. I agree with what you're saying. The problem is that they. I agree that they have great coaching, great discipline, great culture of the locker room. That might be the number one strength they have. The problem is that the cheating stuff takes away from all the stuff they established. That's
Right.
the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
Maybe it does.
Like, people are just kind of. I mean,
If you
I
get
just
tired
feel like
enough
that
of it,
stuff's
it just
taken
doesn't
away
care. It's
from
like
what
you're
they
saying.
really do.
I think there's definitely smoke where there's smoke. There's fire. There must be something going on. Is it really panning out? I know, but
I mean,
I don't know, man. It's like too much.
I'm
Too much is around. Too much cheating stuff is going on with this. Plus, Kraft and Goodell are really buddy, and
or
maybe
were at
it's some
least.
truth. Well, I think they still are because, well, for Goodell to order those. Point that I want to make: Goodell works for the owners.
There you go.
The NFL Players Association, they need to take it up with the owners. Goodell's the fall guy. He's the median in between all that. He's the bridge that you see. You can't get to me. I'm the owner. I got my bridge right here. His name is Goodell. You go through him. That dude's a fall guy, man, and people need to give him a break.
And he's paid however many millions to be that fall guy.
44.
Yeah, 72,
44.
I believe it is.
It was a lot.
I thought it was 44. Either way, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Whoever.
Dion, if I could also back you up on to substantiate that point you was making. One thing I've always said since all this stuff came out is it's kind of baffled me how much quote unquote ratting is going on. Like you said, because Goodell works for the owners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think cheating in the NFL just began in 2001?
Right.
Do you think teams weren't aware that other teams were doing stuff prior to 2001? No, absolutely not. There's a reason why that these guys didn't do a whole lot of this quote-unquote leaks and ratting. And actually the lessons go all the way back to college ball in the 50s, where
That's
in
right.
the 50s, 60s, especially in the bad old days of the 70s and early 80s, these conferences learned, hey man, ratting is bad for business.
Yeah.
Because if one coach calls up the NCAA and rats, all of a sudden everybody starts getting investigated. Shoot, I mean, you could probably make the argument that Nebraska of the 90s got strong because the rest of the Big Eight was on probation.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. I mean, that's very valid.
If you've read the whole article that ESPN posted, that they've done, they say the reason that Goodell burned, if you will, the tapes and had Mike Marks rescind his statement or make the statement about I'm satisfied with the results of the investigations, so forth and whatnot, what have you, is because Goodell did not want an investigation from Congress into the cheating and thus and such.
All this noise is bad for business, man.
So, he was like, we need to go ahead and put this to bed immediately. And, everybody needs to be happy so that we can move on and they don't come in here.
Well, it wasn't just
the
him.
tapes.
You don't think the owners didn't have...
Oh, yeah, they destroyed it. Oh, yeah, now the tapes have been destroyed. But some people have seen bits and pieces of it, I guess. But they said they only destroyed 8 tapes. If it had been going on for as long as they said it had, they had to have more than 8 tapes to be destroyed.
So you don't believe the owners didn't have any sway in that decision? You think that was just one dude?
Oh, no.
Exactly.
I'm sure the owners were all in on that.
Right.
Just like when they say that, the heavy punishment for Deflategate was pressure from the owners to make up for the leniency that they felt like they got for Spygate. Probably some of that's true too. That the owners were like, hey, go ahead and step on their throat. Let's nip all of this in the bud.
I'm a firm believer. I think it's all true. I believe that Goodell is, like I said, he's the fall guy. He's the one who has to jump through the hoops. He has to do what needs to be. Yeah, he has to do what needs to be done. So you've got 31 owners saying, hey, go after these cats. We're tired of it. Or you could probably have 15 owners or maybe 5. All it takes is one. Like, listen,
just the right one.
I think it takes more than one if it's not the right one. Like if Jerry Jones calls you up and says do it,
it's the right one.
Okay, then that's the right one. But if the owner for the Jaguars, do we even know who he is? Like if he calls Roger Goodell and goes, hey,
Shad Khan.
Right, if he calls up Roger Goodell and was like, go after the Patriots.
Who are you?
Are they even taking his call? Are they taking his call?
Who's on my number?
Who?
I totally disagree with that.
Calling from London.
I totally disagree with that. It doesn't. There's
Jaguars calling from London. We're not taking that call, sir. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
You got the wrong number.
Okay, I understand that there's a bit of a class system among millionaires.
He has to pull a bit of a class
Jerry
system.
Jones. No, it's a bit of a class system because Jerry Jones is You
He's
got
the right
some.
one.
He's the right. Yeah, you know what I mean. You got
He's the
some
right one.
that.
Or if you have your the was it the Mara family from New York calling,
Yes, they're the
from the
right
Giants
ones.
calling. You've got the Steelers owners calling. Okay,
Rooney's.
They're the right
we're
ones.
taking those calls. We're taking
If
those
Al
calls.
Davis calls, that's the right one.
If Al
But
Davis
if
calls, we got a
If
problem.
Al Davis calls, I'm breaking camp. Okay, everybody's out. Like because that means that's the situation. Okay.
Right. I would be like, oh
it
Lord.
doesn't listen, Lanice, it does not matter if the Browns owner calls this guy and says, "I want you to go after." He has enough. Like I said, he can get enough of those millionaire owners together and say, "Hey, we paid
Billionaire.
The right ones.
billionaires."
The,
I'm
the
sorry,
coalition
right
of the right
ones.
ones.
He not listening to Jimmy Evans.
Hey,
The right ones.
hey, look, right quick. Let's can we move on? We finally no more Patriots till they win or lose or something.
Or something. So
Okay,
we might have to talk
discussed
about them next week, depending on what tomorrow's game turns out to be. Or
Right.
no
It's
telling.
not Goodell's fault, man. That's all I'm saying. Skip Bayless, it's not Goodell's fault. I hope you see this. I don't know if you can
Skip who,
actually
whatever.
go into it. Skip just got on a witch hunt for the guy. Like, dude, just
Yeah,
chill. It's not his fault, man.
Skip Bayless is jonesing for Roger
Hey,
Goodell like
look,
nobody's
this
business.
is a
But
Skip
Dion,
Bayless
I
free
will
zone.
tweet this to Skip Bayless when we get finished.
Can we skip Skip Jones or Bayless, whatever? This is a skip free zone.
Skip
Are we gonna get Dion to talk about Texas high school?
Nah, I'm sorry. We got to
We
move.
missed that one. Okay.
I
We're moving
think I
on.
promised that we'd say one or two words about the Williams sisters match, but we also discussed beforehand that we'd probably prefer to say something in the event that Serena won the Serena Slam. But any observations from the match the other night amongst those who watched?
I will say that I don't watch a lot of tennis because and every time I try to watch tennis, I realize I have absolutely no idea how the scoring works. But but you know, I can determine between a good match and a bad match on how entertaining, if you will, it was. And
Mm-hmm.
I had the last time that Venus and Serena played, I watched it. I probably watched about like 5 minutes of it and was like, "This is terrible," because I wasn't really sure that Venus had actually showed up to play.
Mm-hmm.
But last night they actually gave like a really good match, and like for a minute I really thought Venus was seriously trying to go ahead and pull the upset on her baby sister and ruin her chance at making history. Like I was like, is she really serious right now? Because she was going in, and it was actually a good match. Like I stayed around and watched. I missed the first set because I was
You got some
working
indigestion going on there, everything all right?
at the warehouse.
Man, you guys are ridiculous, man. You guys are. I'm sending a text. I can't send a text. I'm sending a text. Well, I'll tell you what, boy. Just because I'm in a warehouse, I get discriminated against.
Jason, you got anything on the match?
I gotta say that about the match.
I actually don't. I didn't watch the match, so I don't think I can comment. But I think that
you heathen.
I know. I'm just like I ain't watched Power yet. Right?
Real fast. Hold, please. I just like to interject for just a moment. Appreciate you guys staying with me for the draft. Got an A+ on this one, fellas. Woohoo! Okay, moving on. Go ahead.
What draft?
All right, we'll get you in.
I had a fantasy football draft.
She was drafting while we were playing.
While we were recording, because I was in the middle of the draft when we started. So
I can't send a bloody text. Jason falls asleep constantly, but I need to pay attention. I'm in the warehouse, and I need to pay full attention.
I had to go there.
Lanice is in 3 drafts. She's drafted. Good God, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. You got thrown in.
I'm sitting out here. I'm sitting out here, minding my own business. You're gonna do me like Donald Trump out here. Just throwing jabs at everybody. Donald Trump out here.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Slap everybody.
Dion, any observations?
You were a victim of rage. I'm sorry. Honestly, I just like
doing like Donald Trump. I got a plan. I just don't want to say it. I'm just talking.
I don't want to say it.
Hey, Dion, you got any observations on the match?
I just like to see. I just like to see them play each other. I think I mean, Serena just must be very, very powerful in terms of how she plays. And when I, like with the servants, because Serena just can't really. I mean, Serena must be very powerful because Venus just can't seem to really. How many times has Venus actually beaten her?
Like
I don't
5 or
think
6,
there's many.
3
It's
times.
not a lot
In the
compared to Serena
finals,
beating her, though.
in the major finals of majors, yeah, three,
No,
maybe
just
4
just
times.
just just period. I mean, just over, just in
Oh, I
general.
lost count of
I don't
that.
know about
I
that.
mean, you got to
But it's
remember,
like
it's not like Venus is some
she's not a
slouch or
scrub.
something here. You know,
But
she's
I
got
think
a
over the
nice
last, what they
Grand
said, like
Slam
over the last
resume.
9 times, she's only won 3.
No,
I
Yeah,
I'm
think
not saying.
six
I'm
or
not
like that.
making it. I'm not making. I don't mean to make that observation. What I'm saying is that when she has to play Serena, it's very tough for her. That's like
3 out of the last
you
9,
can
you
you
say,
can
Lenise?
you can
I
tell.
think
You
that's
can
what they said
tell.
last night that
If
Venus
you're
has.
saying 3 out of the last 9, she's still probably ahead of the curve of everybody else.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think they
Well
said
ahead of
Venus
the
has
curve of
won
everybody
3 of the
else.
last 9 times they played. I think that's what they said last night. Don't quote me, but I
Yeah,
think that's what they
we don't quote here.
said.
No.
Yeah, but I think that's what they said.
We don't have a staff or nothing like that.
But the past couple of matches, because I watched this one and then I watched a couple. What was it? The U.S. Open, French Open, whatever that one was, the last one that
Wimbledon.
Serena won.
Hmm.
Um, she's been struggling with her serve recently. Um,
Yeah.
so that's one of the things where, like last night, Venus did win a set. I think she won the second set,
Yeah, she won the second set.
and
Mm.
it was Serena's serve was she was struggling with her serve, and it was almost like they had a role reversal because that set that Venus won, she was giving it to her with the power serves and serving wide because Serena was having a hard time with the wide serves last night too.
I
So
think. I mean, I think it's. I think it's been some really good matches though. The ones that I've actually been able to see.
Yeah.
Men
Yeah, I
and
was
women.
entertained last. Yeah, I was entertained last night. I saw disparate, alternate, wide-ranging comments on the actual quality of play.
hmm
When the two of them get together, it's kind of like an SEC football game. It's Alabama and LSU. You
Right.
know, those aren't going to be pretty games. And I mean,
Mhm.
sometimes you can say, obviously, with the two of them, they don't have their hearts in it, trying to beat each other up and that sort of thing,
right.
Mhm.
unlike LSU and Alabama. But last night, I thought that both of them were trying very hard. I won't necessarily say it was the sloppiest tennis match I've ever seen because I'm a very bad tennis player, so I know sloppy. Um, but you know, like I said, it was kind of like an old, well, yeah, it was kind of like an SEC football game. It was, if you can imagine
Slow but
if you can
steady.
imagine, yeah, gut punching in tennis, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Right. Right.
mean,
Right. Right.
but I thought it was a good spectacle, good performance by both players. I can't say
Hmm.
somebody didn't leave it out there. You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with Mayweather, man?
Oh man, we lost Dollar before we could get to Mayweather.
Yeah, we lost Dollar, and now we've lost Jason.
Yeah,
Dollar was up here tonight.
Dollar was here.
Yeah,
You missed him, man.
yeah. He said he was coming back on. He had texted and said he was coming back on, but I
Guess
guess
not.
I don't know. Maybe he
Wow.
couldn't get
I
back
have
in.
I have
Well,
not
I'm
seen
about to
that
shut
cat
this
in a
thing
minute.
down, unfortunately. So, but I mean, it's not like
I
any
have
of
not
us are
seen
really going to go
Dollar
out
in
of
a
our way to
minute.
watch that fight this weekend, are we?
I'm not wasting any money to watch that fight.
I'm not even trying to get over nobody's house for it.
No,
I'll
I
see
mean
the
if I'm,
highlights
I
because
guess if I'm out at a sports bar or something. Actually, you know what? I will catch it because I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday. A friend of mine's having a 40th birthday party, and she said it is now a 40th birthday party slash fight party because I guess her fiance is getting the fight.
Okay.
I don't know. So I might catch bits and pieces of it,
You
not
care to
because I really
score it
want
for
to.
us?
Huh?
Well,
But if I'm focused, I'll go ahead. I did mention it was a party, so I can't promise I will be focused.
well, and
oh, Jason said his laptop battery needed recharging.
womp
Oh,
womp
okay.
womp.
Hey, I do want to ask you guys, did you see the boys come out there Thursday night? I mean, it would look like we were okay, I mean, we were getting into it. I mean, we were riled up. We were riled up. We were ready.
Who this?
And
Carolina?
laid that.
UNC?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, well, oh yeah. You know what? We got it. Wait a minute.
We do need to address that this Saturday.
We got something going on this Saturday. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
A little
Aggie
A&T
Pride,
action.
Aggie Pride.
Yeah. The question is,
who?
can A&T keep it within 35?
Who are they playing again?
Oh man, that's foul, man.
That's really
That is foul.
That's how you gonna do
Is
it?
it Central? I don't know what it
You
is.
can win the game. Duke got Central, man. You can
Duke
win the
got
game,
Central.
but come on, you gotta. We're on the schedule.
We're on the schedule,
All right,
and
where's
you
the
need
game
to
at?
acknowledge
Where's the
that
game at?
because
It ain't in Greensboro.
we're gonna take our band and we are gonna disrespect you in your house with our band.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
it's
means
not
a
in
lot.
Greensboro. It's in Chapel Hill.
It's
Of
in
course,
Chapel
it's
Hill?
at Chapel Hill at 6:00, which
I
is why
think-
I'm not going to be there actually, because I got to be.
I think the only thing that you guys will win is the battle of the major
win
acts, the
halftime.
bands,
But we
drums,
can-
We're
the
gonna win
halftime. The
halftime.
halftimes.
We're gonna win halftime.
But-
Don't get it twisted.
we might even win the tailgate.
Well,
Yeah, we probably will win the tailgate, and we're gonna win the after party.
see,
'Cause
you
win
may
or
win
lose-
the
Because
food
win
side
or
of
lose,
the
the
tailgate,
Aggies are gonna party. We're gonna party.
but the drink side of the tailgate, you will definitely lose.
Oh wait a minute, that's but hold on, that is a different standard there. You're talking slam. PWI drunk. That's different. That's
the food, like I said, the food part, you guys will win it.
I mean, the
The
drinking
other
part's not
part,
even tailgate. I mean, you know.
yeah,
That's,
it's like the yeah.
But anyhow, I think
PWI drinking is just. I mean, that's not really a fair. That's not a fair fight.
yeah, that's
Well,
not
I
even
tell
a
you what.
category.
I just realized. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done. I just realized.
Hey,
what that-
you went to UNC. You saw how it goes down. Look, I've been to Chapel Hill. I see how it happens. I
Yeah.
know that. Anyway,
Before I went to college,
and
I
I've
went
been
to
and
high
I've been
school and partied at Chapel Hill. I know how it goes.
I've partied at Chapel Hill.
I've been in your backyard a couple times myself, and
And you know it's not the same in terms of
it
drinking.
is. No, it's not. It's not.
It's not the
It's not.
same.
We got to keep it classy.
That's where we got the class advantage, I think.
Keep it
That's where we
classy.
keep it classy. Yes.
Okay, so
But we gotta-
does A&T keep it within 35?
Yes.
Well, if our quarterback doesn't throw any interceptions, it should be a good game. Put it that way.
Yes.
Dion,
Keep
Dion,
it within
Let
35.
me ask you this. Dion is a UNC observer fan. What's the name of that middle linebacker y'all got?
I forget his name. God.
Because while on the whole that was an ugly
Kid
game
with the
last-
long hair.
Yeah, on the whole last Thursday night it was kind of a ugly game. I imagined us lined up against him, and I just that I didn't get a good feeling about that at all.
I think he's a good linebacker, but I think they really tried to oversell him.
Well, they can do that against us.
Nah, I think what you guys have to capitalize on is our QB is the defense is shored up. The defense is way better than we were, like 139th last year. We're way better than that this year.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
our quarterback right now is like, dude, he threw 2 interceptions in the end zone. We could have that's 2 touchdowns right there. I don't know, whatever.
Well, let's hope he continues that trend.
Yes, I'm still waiting for the NCAA to step in on you guys and give us a little reprieve this week. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, so yeah, you know,
Should we-
And I like our QB, but I think he's a little uncoachable. I saw him a couple of times on the sideline. I didn't like that attitude.
You
We
said
had to
he's
pick up the phone.
uncoachable.
Listen, go get.
well, let the trend continue for the 12th. You know,
Yes.
Aggie Pride.
Let's go, Aggies. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's
When
go,
I say
Aggies. Let's
blue,
go.
Ram.
Yellow. Oh,
You run into that Ram.
yeah.
You run
Boy,
into
this is
that
the worst.
Ram.
Now,
Yeah, this
and I
is the
think,
worst.
and let me say this, Prev. We're gonna win halftime. We're gonna win.
We'll win the tailgate.
We're gonna win the tailgate.
We'll win the
We're gonna
tailgate.
win the after party, and I think our mascot can take their mascot.
Our mascot can
That's
steal
where
your
you're wrong.
mascot.
No.
Our mascot can
No.
steal your mascot.
Yes.
Have you seen our mascot?
Everybody steals your mascot.
Yeah,
No one
stole
steals
your
our
mascot.
mascot.
Wake
No one
Forest
steals
stole
our
y'all's
mascot.
mascot.
Mascots get stolen all the time.
Wake Forest
Elon
steals a
stole
lot of
y'all's
things.
mascot.
Elon should
Elon
never
take
come
it?
back to Chapel Hill.
Did they steal the mascot?
I
I
don't
think
know.
everybody
I
steals their mascot, man, because it used to happen I remember hearing it all the
What
time when I
ECU
was.
did to the mascot is a crime against humanity and nature.
So we will not repeat it.
ECU, they're a bunch of pirates, man. I'm serious. That's why they're pirates.
And we're bulldogs, so our mascot can beat your mascot.
At least our mascot can dance.
And he can dance.
Did your mascot get neutered?
He's gonna whip
Did
it.
your mascot get neutered? He got
He was
neutered,
reproducing all over the place, man. They had to do something about him. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. You always go too far, Trev. Always go too far.
Always at the end.
I stopped the comment. I was gonna make a comment. I'm not gonna come back.
Hey, we done, y'all. Good night.
Oh Lord. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend.